Hey, hi, welcome guys. Welcome back to our channel, which is Five Run. Today, I'm going to discuss about the cost matrix. In the last class, we had discussed about the confusion matrix. What is the confusion matrix and how to tackle the confusion matrix and how the confusion matrix is going to make you confusion in your way, right? So I explained those things in a very detailed manner in my previous session. So whoever want to learn the cost matrix, then I'm requesting to all, please go through that previous video. Then it will be helpful to understand the cost matrix. Anyway, if you did not watch the confusion matrix, no worries at all. I'm going to explain the confusion matrix once again. So confusion matrix, let's suppose we have total number of data. Let's suppose we have total number of 165 cancer patient. I'm taking the example of cancer. Okay, so we have total 165 cancer patient, which I have to examine whether he or she having the cancer or not, right? So it might be possible, some of the means it might be possible there is some of the patient which don't have the cancer and some of the patient which having the cancer. So let's understand, and I create a model. The model work like this: if patient having cancer, then it will mark he having the cancer, and if patient don't have the cancer, then my model will mark he or she don't have the cancer, right? So let's understand, there is some of the cases which people don't have the cancer, and my machine is also saying yes, you don't have the cancer. So those thing is marked as the true negative. So what is the true negative? Just try to understand. True negative means people actually don't have the cancer, and my model is also saying you don't have the cancer. Then it's correct, right? Means actually he don't have cancer, and machine is also saying the same thing, you don't have the cancer, right? So this is known as the true negative. The true negative is 50. And there is some cases where people don't have the cancer, but machine is saying yes, you have a cancer. Then it's wrong, right? We should reduce these things, and we should reduce we have to increase this value and we have to decrease this value, because these 10 cases are those where machine is predicting wrong. Means you do people is saying actually people don't have the cancer, but machine is saying yes, you have the cancer. So it's wrong, right? So we have to reduce this thing and we have to increase this value. Similarly, if you are coming people having the cancer in the sense of means people having the cancer, and machine also should say yes, you have the cancer. So now coming to this scenario, so people having actually cancer and machine is saying no, you don't have the cancer. So this is the case is known as the false negative. False negative is what? False negative means people having the cancer, but machine identify you don't have the cancer. So falsely identify you don't have the cancer. That's what is known as the false negative. Understood why it is known as the false negative? Means machine should identify it's a true, but it's falsely identified as a negative, means negative result. It should be positive, means people having the cancer, means machine also should say you have the cancer, but machine is saying no, you don't have the cancer. See, so this scenario is known as the false negative, right? And this is the case is the 5. We should reduce this value also because it's falsely identified. Now coming to the true positive case in the sense of people all actually cancer and machine also saying yes, you have a cancer. So this is known as the true positive. True positive means truly identified you have a cancer. So how many those are this? 100. So if it is more this value, this true negative and true positive value should be more, and false positive, false negative should be less. So this is known as the confusion matrix. Now coming to the accuracy, guys, what do you mean by the accuracy? Accuracy is nothing but true negative plus true positive divided by total. Total means true negative plus true positive plus false positive plus false negative. This is known as the accuracy. So what is means if true positive or true negative value will get increased, then automatically my accuracy will get increased, right? Up to this, no doubt we had discussed these things in my previous session also. Now coming to the cost matrix. What do you mean by the cost matrix? What is the use of cost matrix? Just try to understand these things. What do you mean by the cost matrix? So cost matrix, as its name is suggesting something, as its name is suggesting something. There is some limitation in the confusion matrix. That's what we are going to learn, the cost matrix, no doubt. Okay, let's suppose this is the two class identification problem, or you can say binary class problem. Means there is a two thing, like either 0 or 1. 0 in the sense of you don't have the cancer, 1 means you have the cancer, right? Suppose we are having the below scenario. The number of total number of 0 class, I can say total number of 0 class is what? Total number of 0 class is equal to 9990, and total number of I can say total number of one class 1 is 10. Okay, so let's suppose if model is predicting everything to be class 0, if my model is predicting everything to be class 0. Okay, so let me clear this first. I'll show you now. Now try to understand these things. Just try to understand. We have class 0. Class 0, how many we have? 9990. And class 1 is how much? 10. Okay, let's suppose my model is predicting everything as a 0. Everything is as a 0 in the sense of actually don't have the cancer. Means people just forget about these numbers, guys. Just forget about these numbers. Okay, just forget about this number as of now. Just let it to be like this. Now if my model is predicting everything as a 0, means what do you mean by this? Means people don't have the cancer. Okay, don't have the cancer, and machine is also saying you don't have the cancer, right? So totally is saying you can say it's a 990. Okay, and here predicting yes means predicting yes in the sense of what do you mean by this? Ki if people don't have the cancer and machine is this also saying 0, no, this complete thing is going to say you don't have the cancer, means actually he don't have the cancer, and machine is also predicting 1000 those cases yes do not have the cancer, right? So I what I would like to say, so total we have 1000 patient which I have to identify whether the people having the cancer or not. So in this case, let's suppose my model is predicting everyone having no cancer, like 1000 people don't have the cancer, right? Sorry, it's a 10,000, I guess. Yes, 10,000 people don't have the cancer. Totally 10,000 people don't have the cancer. So what is that in this case accuracy? Suppose 10 are those patients which machine should identify you have the cancer, but machine by default, means by mistake, machine is not able to identify this one wala case. So in this case also I can say accuracy is 99%, because yes, I still you can say means totally we had identified 9990 divided by 10,000. So what is the accuracy in this case? In this case I am getting 99.9%. Still my machine is not predicting correct, machine is not able to identify which having the cancer, but still my machine accuracy is 99.9%. so accuracy in this case I can say accuracy is not a correct factor to identify to measure the any machine learning model or any classification model. So that's what, in order to overcome this problem, we incorporated cost matrix. What do you mean by the cost matrix? Cost matrix is what is the thing which in which we are cost matrix are the things with which we are going to incorporate some cost we are going to incorporate there. So how it is cost is going to incorporate means if my machine is going to predict something wrong, then I am going to apply some cost on that, right? So you can see in this slide limitation of the cost matrix. Consider two class problem, number of 9,990 and number of class 1 example is 10. If the model is predict everything to be 0, then accuracy in this case what will be? 99.9%. and if you go with this accuracy, then you will feel, oh, my model is giving the correct output, correct response, because I am getting 99.9% accuracy. But actually is like that? No, actually is not like this, because there is a 10 cases are there where machine should identify he who having the cancer, but the machine is not able to identify anything as a one. So it's a kind of bias, right? It's a kind of bias model, I can say, because machine is everything is predicting as a 0, right? So hence accuracy is misleading because model does not detect 1, right? So in order to overcome this problem, what we are going to do, we are going to incorporate the cost matrix. The cost matrix take the weight into the account. Means what is the mean? Let's suppose if you are going for the exam, again example, if you are going for the exam, there is a different category of the questions and different weightage of question. Like this, if I was going to the exam, how my marks was going to be happen. There is a section A, section A, section B, section B, section C, right, and section D. These are the four category of my question. Section A, in section A, each question carrying 1 marks, each question carrying 1 marks. Section B, each question was carrying 2 marks. Section C, each question was carrying 3 marks. Section D, each question was carrying 4 marks. Okay, so if you will make a mistake in section A question, then how what the mark is going to detect? 1 marks only. But if you are going to make a mistake in section B question, then ultimately your 2 marks is going to be detected. And if you are going to make a mistake in any single question from the section C, 3 marks is going to be deducted from your total marks. Similarly, if you are going to make a mistake any one question from the section D, then automatically 4 marks is going to be detected. So here I can say each question having their own weightage, each question having their own weightage. Similarly, if we can incorporate some of the weightage or some of the cost, some of the weightage or some of the cost in my prediction result, then I can say if my machine is predicting something wrong, then I am going to apply some cost on that. Then we can solve this kind of problem, and then we can incorporate, we can implement some new model over there, and we can check, we can get the better result about that, right? Hope you understood. So how we are going to incorporate these things, how we are going to apply cost matrix. So there is a something what we are going to say here. There is a cost matrix you should learn. Only you have to learn this, no doubt. Only you have to know this matrix. If you are able to know this, just remind this matrix: -1, 100, 1, 0. Now how we are going to use, see, this is the model 1, this is the model 2. How I can say which model is giving the correct output? Because in this case accuracy is 80%, in this case accuracy is 90%. So you will say model 2 is giving the correct output, means correct response, because its accuracy is 90%, right? But actually it is correct or not? So in order to do, we are going to apply the cost matrix. How we are going to do? If you know the matrix multiplication, how the matrix multiplication is going to be happen, then we can happily do this: 40, 150, 40, 60, 250. And similarly here what we are going to do: -1, 100, 1, 0. And now if you can able to multiply these two matrix, 150 into -1 will be -150 plus 40, right? And similarly what I can say plus 60 into 100. 1 minute guys. So what I'm going to do, so -150 plus 4000 plus 60, I'm going to multiply that, that's all, plus 0, right? If you can able to multiply this, then I can see this result you will get. What is the cost here? You will get 3910. Similarly, you can do for this model 2 also. In this case you will get 4255, 4255, no doubt. Okay, up to this we are getting the correct. So here I can say cost is 4255, means if anything is predicting wrong, so I am going to apply the cost 4255. So in this case I can say this model is giving the correct output, because there is a cost is less. If something accuracy is less but cost is less, right? Cost is less in the sense of, if something my model is giving the wrong result, in that case I can say cost is less, so I can bear it out. But in this case my model accuracy is high but cost is more, means if I can say there is a 50 is the cases where 50 are those cases. Okay, I'll show you. The total wrong prediction is how much? 50. 45 plus 5, 50. 50 into 4255, if you can able to apply, then probably I can say 25 and 25, 27 and 2, 12, 1, 21, 0. And in this case if you are going to apply the cost, there is a total 100 wrong prediction, so 100, and here I'll get 3910 000. So which one is the good? Here is the cost. Okay, here is the cost 391,000. Here is the cost 212,750. So here is the cost is more, right? Here is the cost is more, and I can say accuracy is also less. So yes, in this case you can say this accuracy is correct. In this case accuracy is correct. Also I can say cost is less. So yes, model 2 result is good. Okay, so in this way cost matrix is going to help to validate your model, right? Hope you enjoyed this. That's all about this session, right? In this session we had just, I want to show you about the cost matrix, how it is going to incorporate to validate your model accuracy, right? Hope you enjoyed this session. Please stay tuning with us so that you will never miss our update. Stay tuning. Thank you guys. Thank you for watching this.